Hi everybody, thanks for joining me here at Reschool. Our next few lessons are going to be all about your school and everything to do with school. Our first school lesson is all about your school bag, and I'm going to be using this very cool Reschool school bag to show you what I have in my school bag. At the end of the lesson, I'm going to give you a few more collective nouns that you can use when you are at school. Before we start, I have a little conundrum for you. A conundrum is a difficult problem. So let's see how clever you guys are. Can you unscramble the following jumble of letters? B-N-E-T-O-K-O-O. Is the answer A, be knotted, B, pencil case, C, notebook, or D, netbooks? That's the one. It spells notebook. You are getting too good at these conundrums. We will have to start making them more difficult. Before we start, we have some very nice vocabulary words today. So I'm going to go through them first, and then in just a moment, we are going to be pulling them out of our school bag. Our vocabulary words are school bag, pen, pencil case, book, notebook, ruler, pencil, and eraser. How do we know what someone has in their bag? We ask them, what have you got in your bag? Let's say that again. What have you got in your bag? They will then have to open their bag and reply, I've got. This is where our vocabulary words come in. We have a school bag. This means one school bag. It's a bit difficult to carry two bags at the same time. And you can have an eraser. Remember, if the noun starts with a vowel, we change the article to an to separate the sounds. But if we have two books or two pencils, we don't need an article. Let's see how well you remember our lesson about articles. What article do you need if you want to say, I have one old notebook? Is it A, or B, an? That's right. We have to say an, as we have to take the adjective old into consideration. So that would make it, I've got an old notebook. And old is the opposite of new. When your notebook gets old, you might consider ordering a new one from our Reschool boutique. Now, I want to add a few new collective nouns to your vocabulary. First, we have a library of books. A collection of books is called a library. Next, if we have a lot of notes, we call it a wad of notes. if they are loose and scattered. But if they are organized and neat, we call it a book of notes. If you have a lot of information, we call it a wealth of information. Last, but not the least, a collection of writing materials like pens and pencils and paper is called stationery. But remember to write it with an E and not an A, as stationery has a different meaning. How about a last quiz question? What is the collective noun for a lot of information? Is it A, wad, B, wealth, C, book, or D, library? Yes, a wealth of information, like you guys are collecting. Before we go, let's have one more look at those vocabulary words. Say them with me. School bag, pen, pencil case, book, notebook, ruler, pencil, and eraser. Well done today, guys. And remember, you can buy everything that you saw today at our Reschool boutique. Now it's time for you to go and practice, practice, practice. Until the next time that I see you here at Reschool.